All right. Is everyone familiar with softball and know all the positions and know that? Or can I cover some of it? Okay, basically I am going to cover a little bit though. In softball, you have the 4 outfielders, which is different than baseball, traditional sports. So you got your left fielder, left center fielder, right center fielder, right fielder. There's nowhere in any rules that say you have to play all 4 people in your outfield spots. All right? Higher advanced softball, you teach your athlete to hit it through the hole. There's a hole over here that you can hit ground balls through that gets hits every time. And there's a hole over there that you can hit ground balls through to get holes every time. For your teams, if you know, say the first 3 innings, they just keep hitting ground balls through that hole, bring one of your outfielders into the infield to play infield, okay? And the way we do it, we move our shortstop. Now you can move either way, but we always moved our shortstop farther up the middle, and he actually shaded a little bit to whichever hitter was batting. So if a left-handed batter was batting, he shaded towards second base. If a right-handed hitter was batting, he shaded towards shortstop. And then we would bring an outfielder in, so we would play with the left fielder, center fielder, and right fielder, and then you'd have 5 infielders to stop the ball to get through the hole. Does that make sense? Anyone have any questions on that or comments on that? Okay.
So
now
basically, I'm sorry, you could have 5 infielders and 3 outfielders.
Yes.
Depending on how they're hitting, there's nothing illegal about it.
Yes, nothing
Okay.
illegal.
All
Same thing. It's a little bit unorthodox, but say you know a hitter's going to pull the ball every time, you can just move your shortstop to the other side to where he plays right on the other side of second base on the shortstop. Move your shortstop over to the hole. You keep your 4 outfielders, and then if you have an athletic pitcher, you just tell him to take a side shuffle towards that side. All right? There's 2 different ways to do that. So does everyone understand that one too? You keep your 4 outfielders, but you just shade your second baseman or your shortstop to the side where they always hit the ball. All right? There's nothing dirty about doing that. It's not unsportsmanlike to do that. It's just a strategy in the game to help your team win. Now, if you're up by 10, 15 runs, yeah, then it might be unsportsmanlike. But if it's a close game and you're trying to win, there's nothing unsportsmanlike about shifting your defense. Look at every major league team. Now they pull these weird shifts, and the guys they can't bunt the ball to third base to get a hit, but they they still swing. So, is everyone good on field placement as far as that's concerned? Okay. I'm going to talk about where you really want to put players. Your center field positions are really players that can catch the ball, obviously, and they're a little bit faster. Okay, your left and right fielder probably a little bit slower. Usually they can hit a little bit better because they don't have to worry about defense. They're just worried about offense. So, like I said, your two middle outfielders are usually a lot faster because they can run and catch the ball from side to side. Infield position, your third baseman and first baseman, usually bigger people, bigger, stronger. Also, they're worried more about hitting than fielding, okay? Now, up the middle is where it's different. Your shortstop and your second baseman, it would make more sense that since they're in the middle of the field, they need a stronger glove. Really good teams are good up the middle. Their catcher's good. Now, softball's a little bit different because they don't steal or do other things like that. Your pitcher should be number 1. Probably your best athlete. Your shortstop should be number 2 best athlete, and then probably one of your center fielders should be your number 3 best athlete. Reason is because you need the leader or the person in charge of each of those infield, outfield, and your pitcher needs to be your best player. Okay. Your shortstop is going to have the stronger arm. Best fielder, stronger arm, can get the ball across the infield. Second baseman is just a little weaker arm, probably a little smaller player. But still solid defensively because the ball's going to be hit up the middle. All right, any questions on any of those?